Slightly jump. Can you pull that top back? Slightly. Right here, right? Just pull. Yeah. A little bit more. The water. That's good. A little bit more. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. We're going to dive one tall. I.S.U.P.K Syracuse, Sabbath service. Call up the priest. Officer Wunderbar.
Wunderbar, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yashral.
Wunderbar, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yashral.
La Yashral.
Which means to Israel. Stand. Turn and face the east. Directly out this way. All right, that way. Straight. Yep.
Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Quadash. I.S.U.P.K. Yahweh.
Malakavka. Taba'ah. Ratzaika. I.S.U.P.K. Baratiza. Mashamayim. Come.
Yawam.
Wasalak now. Kabawak now. Wala'a. Tabayai now. Above. I was shy now. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wala Tapara. Amen. The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen.
Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Why
Yahweh Shai.
Why
Malak Yahweh.
Why
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Tazawaya. Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap Hasaranyanya. Akakalonyo. Wahakwathi. Yahweh. Bashem. Yahushua. The water. Amen. I'm going to say the blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shai. And Michael. And the angel. Commanding General YAHANNA. General. The captain.
chaplains,
the officers,
the officers,
the troopers,
the troopers,
and the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Account the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Kashah.
Bakashah.
Thunder now.
The thunder now.
Kat.
Hakat.
Kat.
Hakat.
La Power.
La Power.
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala.
Kal Madawa.
Kal Madawa.
Kat.
Hakat.
Atahar.
Atahar.
Hamatazariah.
Hatamazariah.
Kat.
Hakat.
Lahapi.
Lahapi.
Hamathi.
Hamathi.
Kat.
Hakat.
Arakawa.
Arakawa.
Atama'ala.
Atima'ala.
Garishan.
Garishan.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Wad.
The word.
Amen.
Amen. Hakat, the power in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Asha'a.
Asha'a.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Aharam.
Aharam.
Ma'ayam.
Ma'ayam.
Yaba'a.
Yaba'a.
Izaria.
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 Ain.
Ain.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Ratiza.
Ratiza.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Galka.
Galka.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Ana'a.
La'a.
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 Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Sharamar.
Sharamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Aya.
Aya.
Yanyanka.
Yanyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Rayara.
Rayara.
Malalaya.
Malalaya.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makara.
Makara.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Asnapaka. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'atka.
Taza'atka.
Baba Aka.
Baba Aka.
Ma'ita'a.
Ma'ita'a.
Wa'iwalam.
Wa'iwalam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth
Will
thee.
not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade.
Upon thy right hand.
Upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee.
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
Even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damalaka.
Al-Damalaka.
Al-Dakarash.
Al-Dakarash.
Al-Dashquat.
Al-Dashquat.
Al. Kayahanna.
Kayahanna.
Awayadibka.
Ayarayadibka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Ainaka.
Al-Ainaka.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Ya'yatu Zawa.
Ya'yatu Zawa.
Al-Tasapanyawaka.
Al-Tasapanyawaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magalia Ya.
Magalia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Itizawa.
Nayatazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakaku. It's like Yakadua.
Yakadua.
Al-Yakar.
Al-Yakar.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakarwa. It's like Yakarwathwa.
Yakarwathwa.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashmai.
Wayashmai.
Allah.
Allah.
Yam.
Yam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Agayam.
Agayam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Waimawan.
Waimawan.
Waimalak.
Waimalak.
Alasha.
Alasha. Yeshabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Damashawar,
Yamashawar,
Alawa,
Alawa,
Iman,
Iman,
Ayawa,
Ayawa,
Zarwa,
Zarwa,
Labanya Lawa,
Labanya Lawa,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Aishalaham,
Madya,
Lamania,
Kasaya,
Kazaya,
Sara'a,
Sarah,
Kayabyam,
Kayabyam,
Wanakal,
Wanaka,
it's like Wayashwan,
Wayashwan,
Ashamada,
Lashama,
Ayan,
Ayan,
Ira,
Ira,
Ayawa,
Ayawa,
Laman,
Laman,
La'adama,
Ladama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayamawa,
Nada,
Nada,
Yabmawa,
Yamawa,
Ka'ira,
Kaira,
Wakazaba,
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 Wakatazal,
Wakazal,
Mana'ai,
Mana'ai,
Kal Nasaya, it's like Kal,
Ka,
Nasaya Kamwa,
Nasakamawa,
Ashar,
Asha,
Amarwar, looks like it, Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nayarash,
Nairash,
but none of it's like it. Manawa,
Manawa,
Na'awat,
Nawa,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Sayakawa,
Gaga,
Wagawa,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Raka,
Lapanya Raka,
Ka'ash,
Rahash,
Laba Ira Ya'ira,
Lava Ira, Ira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakahaba,
Alahat,
Alahat,
Harayam,
Harayam,
Khan,
Kara,
Laradatma,
Saradama,
Wasa Irika,
Vasa Irika,
Abasa,
Abasa,
Lapasta,
Abapasta,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Anyaham,
Abana,
Walawan,
Kalawan,
Waya,
Waya,
Kwashwa,
Kwasha,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yashabi,
Shab,
Waya,
Waya,
Halawa,
Halawa,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Waya,
Wa'a,
Kaparwa,
Kapara,
Waya,
Waya,
Abadwa,
Abadwa,
Waya,
Waya,
the Ayu, it's like the Iwa,
Daiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labaka,
Labaka,
Alawan,
Alawan,
Al-Kaha,
Al-Kaham,
Aratiza,
Aratiza. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still,
And be not still,
O God.
O God.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted
and consulted
against thy hidden one.
against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
will be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee.
the tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
and Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
the Baal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur
Ashur
also is joined with them.
also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
And help in the children of Lot.
Selah.
Selah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Syria,
as to Jabin,
as to Sabbath,
at the brook of Kishon,
at the brook of Kishon,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb. Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zeb.
and like Zeb.
Yea,
Yea,
their princes,
the princes,
as Zabah,
as Zabah,
and as Amunya,
and as Amunya,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to
the
ourselves
house of God in possession.
the house of God in possession.
Oh my God,
Oh my God,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a willow,
as a stubble before the wind,
as a stubble before the wind,
as a fire burneth the wood,
as a fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth on the mountain
and as the flame set upon the
on
mountain
fire.
on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy
with
tempests,
thy tempest,
and make them afraid
and make them
with
afraid
thy storm.
with thy sword.
Fear their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Lord,
O Lord,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
art the most high
are the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Most high in prayer. Sorry. Turn face us. Maybe seated. Right? Most High in Christ. We just did the prayers. We did those prayers, right? What that does is make sure you sing them up fervently. Okay? All right. Thank you, the Most High. All right. Okay. And that's why David in Psalms was saying song, because our prayers is like a song, meaning be passionate about what we pray. It's like a song. Okay? When you say it with oomph, you can remember it. But remember the prayers without having to read them or to recite them. You can say them. Okay? All right? Okay? You get what I'm saying? You get what you're saying it because you're saying it with not only zeal, but understanding and love for it. Like you believe what you're saying. Okay? All right, let's give the hand to the Most High. That bitch died finally. Okay. All right. Okay. She done ran out of that coke. Okay. That was keeping her alive for 100 years. So, okay. Right. And this gives us an opportunity and a time to reflect on our royalty and our kingdom. You seen the whole planet had to stop for an old woman. How old was she? 94? Wasn't she up there? Something crazy. And the whole world got to stop. You see what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Okay. That shows the power of Satan through Edomites, how they rule and control the earth. However, the whole planet won't stop with the return of our King, Yahawashi Mashiach. And it won't be no song and no dance and no pageantry. It won't be no limousine ride to the Scottish Hills or Buckingham Palace. Ain't gonna be none of that. All right. He gonna come and we gonna be shouting. We gonna be doing these prayers. I.S.U.P.K. gonna be doing the prayers while he's returning. You see the chariots and the angels and everything. We're gonna raise them up. All right. Okay. All right. So let us just be mindful of that as we get to the precepts. This is the Sabbath service. As you can see, the incense is burning. It's smelling great. All right. Burn the incense. Okay. I called up the priest. The priest is going to read in the ancient Hebrew, right? In the ancient Hebrew, which is so powerful. Nobody on the earth got it except us. You know how powerful that is? Ask anybody, what language does the Most High speak? What language does God speak? Well, I don't know. Oh, he speaks all languages. He speaks this. I don't know. A Rasta just asked me yesterday. He said, well, what does he speak? Okay. Huh? And I said, the Bashawan God. She said, what? I said, yeah, we already know that. We get it. When a baby is born, you hear, ba, God, da. What? You get what I'm saying? He was talking to Adam like that. He gave it to Adam. He wrote it in the stars. And this language that we're speaking in 2022 in the hood, in the slums, that shows you the prophets of the Most High are. We know the language. Ain't that the first thing? Okay, is to get the language. All right. We're going to let the scholar read the 7 precepts we do every Sabbath, 7 precepts. Okay, so that all Israel can get an understanding. This is the time where all Israel comes together. The shofar was blown. Okay, the shofar was blown so that all Israel can hear it and come and hear the word of the Most High. Now get the breakdown. Raise your hand. You're trying to understand what it means. What is this about? That's this point and this purpose, so that everybody knows. This is a high holy day. The Sabbath service is a holy day. Okay. All right. We fought for it, and we always fight for it. And don't let nobody tell you anything different, that it's on this day or that day, or you do it like this or like that. The priests and prophets been doing it since the 60s. The Most High opened up this book. Okay. All right. It's for all Israel. Okay. All right. The brother's going to read 2 Kings. 2 Kings, chapter 13. We'll start with verse 1. 2 Kings, chapter 13. Like I said, 7 precepts, so we'll go down to verse 7. We'll read it in the Lashawan Kodash, in the pure tongue, in the ancient Hebrew. Right? Then we'll read it in the English, and then we'll go precept. All right? Everybody got it? I won't go right ahead.
2 Kings chapter 13, verse 1. Mashanah, I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K. Washalash, Shanaha, La Hawa.
It's like we go. Turn these lights on. It's on. Yeah. It's like we go.
Laya Waash, Ban, Akaza Yahweh, Malak, Yahweh, Malak, Yahweh, Akaza, Ban, Yahweh, Al, Yasha'ala, Bashara, Rawan, Shabbai, Aishara'ah, Shanaha, verse 2. Waya Aish, Ayara'ai, Maya Rana Ya, Yahweh, Waya Lak, Akara, Kapa'ath, Yaraba Ain, Ban, Nabat, Ashar, Hakapa, Ya'a, Yasha'ala, La'ah, Sarah, Mama Naha, verse 3. Waya Korah, Apa, Yahweh, Baya Sha'ala, Waya the Nama, Baya Da, Haza'al, Malak, Aram, Waba Yada, Ban, Yadada, Ban, Haza'al, Ka, Haya Mayam, verse 4. Waya Kala, Yahweh Akaza, Panya, Yahweh, Waya Shemai, Allah Yahweh, Yahweh, Kaya, Ra'aha, Lakatza, Yasha'ala, Kaya, Lakatza, Atham, Malak, Aram, verse 5. Wayathan, Yahweh, La Yasha'ala, Mawasha Ra'ai, it's like Marasha Shayai, Wayataza Awa, Mathakat, Yahweh. It's like Yada, Aram, Waya Shabai, it's like Waya Shabawa, Manaya, Yasha'ala, Ba'ala Yaham. Kathama Wallah. Yawam. Verse 6. Ka La'a. Sarawa. Makapa Awa. Bayat. Yaraba Bain. The Shah. Akapaya. Akapaya. Ah. Yasha'ala. Baha. Halak. Wagam. Ha'asha Ra'ah. Amadaha. Bashamara 1, verse 7. Kaya Laha. Asha Araya Ra. Layaha Wa Kaza. Ain. Kaya. Amma. Kamashayam. Parashayam. Wayasha Ra'ah. Rakab. Ra'aisha Ra. Ala Payam. Ragay Laya. Kaya. Abadam. Malak. Aram. Wayasha Shamam. Kayapara. Badash.
Wow. Let's give that a hand. Thank Christ. Thank Christ. All right, we are in 2 Kings chapter 13. Okay, starting with verse 1. This is our history. These are our records. The Bible is our record, not a fairy tale. This is real. Okay, our people is up in arms going crazy over the Little Mermaid. Okay, because the Edomites is flipping out because they saying we stole the Little Mermaid. And black people was fighting back and crying. And you say Jesus is black to black people. That's sad, ain't it? And that's our record. That's real. Let the white man have Little Mermaid. Yahweh Shai Mashiach, Jesus Christ belongs to us. That's our record. Elijah, Moses, David, all these kings, these are our records. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, these are our records. You know how many stories there are? You understand what I'm saying? We was talking about it the other day, me and Officer Thalwin Gabar in class. You know how many movies you can do off of the Bible? Countless. Am I right or wrong? Countless. Then we just read about the young king. How old was he when he took the throne? 7, 11? You want a children's movie? Have a little black boy getting the boogers wiped out of his nose before he walks on the throne. How about we have something like that? Let Esau get real mad. How about we fight for something like that? We fighting for the little goddamn money. Ain't that crazy? These are our records. All right. Let these be our records. Let's learn this and how powerful this is. Because we're about to read about these kings and the wicked kings and the evilness. And let's take from it how we are. You understand what I'm saying? How the Most High wants us to be. That's why it exists. For our learning. For our record. Let the white man talk about politics. What does he always talk about? The Constitution. The founding fathers in the Constitution. Any one of them run for office. Republican or Democrat. Constitution. Our founding fathers. And I ain't got nothing wrong with that. But we should uphold this book. This is our Constitution. This is our records. These are our founding fathers. Okay? All right? You want to go over it in the English real quick? All right, go on.
2 Kings chapter 13, verse 1. In the 23rd year of Joash, the son of Ahaziah, king of Judah, Jehoaz, the son of Jehu, began to reign over Israel and Samaria. He reigned 17 years. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, and followed the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, which made Israel to sin. He departed not therefrom. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, and he delivered them into the hand of I.S.U.P.K, king of Syria, and into the hand of Ben-Hadad, the son of I.S.U.P.K, in all their days. And Joaz besought the Lord, and the Lord hearkened unto him, for he saw the oppression of Israel, because the king of Syria oppressed him. And the Lord gave Israel a savior, so that they went out from under the hand of the Syrians, and the children of Israel dwelt in their tents. And as before time. Nevertheless, they departed not from the sins of the house of Jeroboam, who made Israel to sin, but walked therein. And there remained the grove also in Samaria. Neither did he leave of the people to Joaz, but 50 horsemen and 10 chariots and 10,000 footmen, for the king of Syria had destroyed them, and had made them like the dust by threshing.
That's right. Okay, now we're going to go through it. Okay, each verse, starting with verse 1. All right. Okay. And the sister said, Salakia, if I could, Little Mermaid is a siren, destroyer of men. Okay, so she's talking about the history and the research of the story, because the Little Mermaid, that's not a new story. And that's not 1989, 1990, is way before that. All right. Okay, and that's why in the movie, her voice gets taken away. That's why the sister talks about a siren to distract, to destroy men, to take men's attention away. But every time we reach and strive for representation, I'm finally saying it right. I kept saying it wrong. For representation, we want to see at the table. How come there's no black people in here? Remember that? The movie was that Do the Right Thing? Side, why ain't no, he getting ready to eat the pizza. Remember that? He ready to bite into that slice of pizza, and he look up and say, everybody's Italian. Side, why ain't no black people on the wall? So I said, I don't want no black people on the wall. I'm Italian. I've got all Italians on my wall. He said, but we buy this and we spend this and we built your company and we make it run. He's absolutely right. But where is he wrong at? When you come into I.S.U.P.K, do we have pictures on the wall? And we got pictures on the walls. This is our establishment. This is our business. This is our profession. This is our job. That out there is a slavery. This is our job. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, you need what you talking about representation for? You are the representation in here. But when you want to strive to be in Esau's world, Esau give it to you, and then you start worshiping him, thinking that you pro-black. Everybody pro-black when they thinking about the Little Mermaid now, don't they? Well, we gotta be pro-black and fight for that movie. Let's keep that little black girl as a mermaid. Mermaids is wicked and evil. Half woman, half fish. That's evil, ain't it? That's a sexual demon. That's something demonic, weird. You think Esau came up with something like that, right? Dagon, the fish god, the Pope. You see his hat? You turn it sideways, it's a mouth of a fish, opened up. Okay? He even calls it the fish hook that he carries around. Go downtown and see the cathedral down there. You ain't gonna see nothing but fish everywhere. That's why it's Fish Friday. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they eat fish for Lent. So we gonna give our daughter a chance, and because she's so beautiful, she is beautiful and can sing, and but what happens? Oh, now she got to be the fish goddess and worship fish. Right or wrong? Okay. Starbucks is it? You ever see that mermaid fish on a cup of coffee with the legs open? It's just sex. Okay. You know what happened to her older sister? She became a hoe. Like you sing it. There's two sisters, Chloe and Haley. It was on Disney, and all the children watch them. Sisters can sing and act and perform and entertain, have charm. Soon as the one sister turned 21, booty song this, sex song that. I'm talking. Soon as she turned 21 birthday, the song came out. I was like, that is horrible, man. What they do to our sisters. Disgusting. Black people don't fight against it. Why? Because we want that. That's what we about to read it. We want to see at your table. We want to be like them. What are you talking about it? I mean, when black people make movies now, all they doing is reenacting white movies. Like, you ain't got no creativity. Okay. You think a gangster is black culture. It's not your creativity. You think a hoe is black women's culture. That's not our culture. It's never been. That's why we never make it. People going crazy over the brother PNB Rock. Oh my goodness. He died on the 9 and the 6 and the 2. Right? Oh, he had on this star ring, and that rapper had on the star ring, and he died. Niggas die every day. Am I right? Somebody sent me a picture of Barack Obama standing some funny way, and they took the picture and they flipped it sideways, and he's like, "You see the dragon?" I was like, man, come on, man. Sit in your living room on the south side of Syracuse. Sit in your living room on the west side of Syracuse. Are you going to hear gunshots? That's the dragon, ain't it? Come on, man. Don't think that Esau's world is something so mystical and spooky and stories. You ain't doing but falling in deeper because we're doing the same thing out here. Okay? All right? Just like we lost the brother to violence, like we lose brothers every day, we lost that sister, but we don't even know. We just lost the sister because we let her be the little mermaid. We lost her. We lost her. I pray the Lord open it up to where they can hear it too. And that sister can hear it too. But y'all understand what I'm saying. Let's go to her and talk to her about Sarah. Let's go to her and talk about a man having multiple wives. Let's go to her and talk about the law, statutes, and commandments. Sister, you don't dress like that. You don't act like that. She the little mermaid. She don't give a damn about no Bible. There no mermaids in the Bible, is it? Go ahead, Taiwan. Let's start. Salaki.
2 Kings chapter 13, verse 1. In the 23rd year of Joash, the son of Ahaziah, king of Judah.
This is Judah. Okay, go ahead.
Jehoaz, son of Jehu, began to reign over Israel in Samaria and reigned 17 years.
Go ahead, break that down. Let's break it down basically.
So it says, in the 23rd year of Joash. Joash was the son of Ahaziah. You remember, I'm saying previously, we were talking about King Ahaziah, of course, though, and his reign and his children, of course, though, what happened to them. Here is Joash, but it's not the same as Jehu's son, who reigned instead of Jehu. Jehu came through and put all the wicked, within the kingdom of death. And what Joash, just to keep it in this particular precept, Joash, son of Jehu, started the rulership over Israel. He's now, in rulership. He's now, leading Israel, of course, though, while they're in Syria. It's like in Samaria. And of course, I'm saying the length of his rulership was for 17 years. Verse 2.
And remember, it's going to say Judah and Israel. Brothers helped me out last time because remember, because now I'm thinking Israel is Israel and Judah, so Judah and Israel. But remember, it's going to say specifically which northern kingdom or southern kingdom. All right. So it'll say Judah, Israel, because even in the 7 here, we about to go over Israel. We're going to talk about Judah for a few precepts, and then we'll talk about Israel. And it goes interchangeable. Why does it do that? Because go ahead.
And it's like it give a clue by it said where they reigned at. The capital of the southern kingdom is Jerusalem, and the capital of the northern kingdom is Samaria. So they say he reigned in Samaria, he reigned in Jerusalem.
Right.
They always give you clues.
Right. Okay. All right. And it does that, right? It does Judah and Israel too, because remember, it's always the Most High's purpose to have us as one nation. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. All right. I'm getting tired of seeing stuff in clips and the Hispanics had nothing to do with black civil rights. I'll be like, what? You understand what I'm saying? The Hispanics, it wasn't there. All the conscious community, Pan-Africanists, Egyptologists, Kemet, The Mexicans did not know. Oh, Native Americans had slaves. I'll be like, all right, man, y'all, these people not doing no research. They're just going off of whatever they hear. Because wherever our captivity is, we was always together. Right? Okay? We always going to be together, whether we like it or not. Even if we hate each other, we always going to be together. Okay? Man, people, oh man, nah, the Jamaicans didn't start hip hop. Who said that? The Puerto Ricans didn't start hip hop. I'll be like, be simple. Be simple. Be simple. Our children go to schools that's black and Hispanic. Okay, half the schools speak Spanish, and that's a good thing. Right or wrong? Half your family is Hispanic. Okay. Some of y'all got to come. Was it Knock is one? A couple of brothers came to school. I'm Judah. 3 weeks later, I'm gay. I was like, I thought you was a Judite. Oh man, I talked to my grandfather. He's a straight up Gadite. See Captain Soccer War? That's a straight up Gadite. We got the same face. People thought I was Captain Soccer War. I'm a Judite. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. Stop that. The simple. You're going to start dealing with the simple and see how simple they are. Your hair got it's too a little curly there, brother. I don't know. You got white in you? He's a little light skinned. I don't know. He's darker than the other ones, and that's dark. Shut up. Shut up. You tend the dogs, right? The brother tends the dogs. You'll breed a dog, right? Breed a dog. Is every dog in the litter going to look exactly alike? And that the mother dog just had how many? How many dogs can come in the litter? Eight, 9, right? 8, 9. All 8 of them will look different. Want to have a patch on this eye. Okay? Want to have a stripe going down this side. Want to be gray. Want to be brown. We got to stop this, man. And they came from the same male dog and female dog. Am I right or wrong? Come on now. Let's stop. That's why the Bible always puts 12 tribes together. Because we are. Go ahead. Who's going to say something, Pablo?
Oh, so it's like I think the preferred term is Latino versus Hispanic.
Oh, okay. All right. So why? Because those ain't our names anyway. And I remember General YAHANNA was like, it don't matter, goddamn. That's us trying to be Edomites. You feel what I'm saying? What can we say to approve to white people? I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, and I'll change it. Okay? All right? But that's us trying to appeal to you. Remember, we used to be Negroes, you know that. We used to be coloreds, you know that. And then we got more and more sophisticated. I got a tie on with my suit now. So I'm African American. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. You're Israelites. That's who you are anyway. Those is all bywords. Native American, America Vespucci. Huh? Go ahead, real quick.
So like, with that being said, I want to make it short, with that whole African American, whatever they said, though, that just make you a bigger damn coon, a bigger slave.
Yeah.
Thinking like that too. Straight up.
That's just another name. Okay? All right? Pig, pork, swine. It's all the same. We don't need it, right? Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Verse 2. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord.
He did which was evil in the sight of the Lord. What is evil in the sight of the Lord? Simple.
Not following the law, statutes, and commandments.
Okay. Not following the law, statutes, and commandments.
Not only not following the law, such as commandments, though, but you did something wicked that the Lord witnessed.
Well, he witnessed everything. Okay. He witnessed everything. All right. Okay. And there is no, when it says evil, it's don't think of it as something greater than the other. Okay. Don't think that sodomites is more greater, you know, of sin or evilness than pimps that sell women. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So doing evil in the sight of the Lord is doing evil. And it gets pointed out because he's supposed to be in authority. Because his gets seen and his gets taught. Whatever somebody of high stature does, people will just automatically mimic and follow. Okay. Go ahead. Evil in the sight of the Lord.
The evil in the sight of the Lord, and followed the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat.
Right. And he's starting to act like him. Okay. He got a clean slate. We got a chance now to do what's right. But he's starting to act like Jeroboam. Keep going.
Which made Israel to sin.
Like I was saying, when you're in authority, you make Israel to sin. Okay. All right. All right. And Puff Daddy get up there, vote and die. Take it. Go vote. Go vote. He's making Israel sin. Because you know he has influence. He has followers. Okay. All right. He has charisma and charm. So all the masses of people are going to follow him just because he says to do it. So all Israel will start to sin. I'm just using him as an example, because it comes in many levels and many forms, even at the lowest level. Okay? You'll get it. You'll get it. Okay. Let somebody start running. Israel will start running. Let somebody do a chant at the game. And then everybody will start doing the chant. Like you ain't never heard the chant before, but you just start doing it. Oh, that's how they say it. Oh, that's kind of odd. Kill the ref. Kill the ref. You don't want to kill no ref. You don't care. You don't even like soccer. You sitting there, kill the ref. You sitting there looking like an idiot. Because everybody does it, because somebody started to influence everybody. All right, keep going.
He departed not therefrom.
He departed not therefrom. And he continued to do it. There weren't things that would stop him or show him that, yo, it's not right. You ever say that about brothers and sisters, about Jake? Huh? Oh, nah. You know what he need? He need an ass whooping. Excuse my language. If he get his ass whooped, I guarantee he'd be straight. That nigga get his ass whooped every weekend. He don't change. Right or wrong. Wait till you see somebody die in the streets. then he gonna change. Nah. He departed not therefrom. Okay? That's how evil block you win. You embrace it. But while y'all was just talking about somebody passing away, and he was just like, why everybody infatuated with that? And I told him about Syracuse. Okay. Now, if I'm wrong, because these brothers, y'all know, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I said, man, it's like that in Syracuse, just like it is everywhere. Somebody passed away. Now, everybody is his cousin. Am I right or wrong? I didn't know you was his cousin. Right? Now, everybody is his brother or his nephew or his uncle. Why? Because we have an infatuation with death. We love death. That's how evil will lock you in to where you'll like it. Your block is hardest determined by how many more bodies you got. Ain't that sad? That's horrible, man. How many bricks get pushed off on this corner? That's sad. That's death. And we become infatuated because evil follows us and embraces. We embrace it. It becomes part of our lifestyle. And it's not supposed to be like that. Okay. The things that you see are supposed to, whoa. That's why all these brothers are in here. Because we said, whoa. Nah, that's not the way to live. Okay? And it's sad because our people, those things don't click. It don't stop them. They'll continue that way. What was that movie, Don't Be a Menace? They passing around some weed, and every time somebody hit the weed, they cough and drop. Or what they say? Pass me that, I want that. I want to die. You know how, that's how all the big time, you know how you watch all them gangster movies? That's how they got big and popular. The more people they kill with the drug, right or wrong, the more drugs they sold, because people was like, yeah, I just want to, I want that to hit so high that I'm going to die. They put fentanyl in every drug now. That stopped people? I thought it was going to do something. A couple of years I heard about fentanyl. I was like, listen, fentanyl coming. I better stop. They sprinkle fentanyl in the weed, put it on your cigarette, put it in your drink. They putting fentanyl on everything. You better stop. Fentanyl ain't stopping nobody. They want it. So this is what has to happen. Go ahead.
And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel.
And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel. What does the word kindle mean?
So like it's sort of what kindle be like igniting, a light, igniting.
Yep, keep going, a little bit more. What does kindle mean? There's more to it. Go ahead.
So like what would it be I'm not trying to say the same thing, but would it be like to light up, set on fire?
It would be not only to set on fire, but to keep it lit. Okay? That's the Lord is kindling. Like he set something on fire and he's going, right? He's trying to keep it lit. You understand what I'm saying? You ever have a fire in a fire pit or at a bonfire or a cookout, and you want to keep the food. You got the coals in the grill, right? You got more food coming. These coals about to go down. You take that lighter fluid, splash it again. You throw more newspaper in. Set that on fire, right? You take the lid off so the wind can catch it, so that the fire can breathe. That's kindling. He's kindling it, meaning he's real mad. He's upset that he kindles the fire. The Most High. Go ahead.
And he delivered them into the hand of I.S.U.P.K, king of Syria, and into the hand of
he delivered them. Rastafari couldn't understand this. He said, why in the All Father? Why did it say, deliver me not into temptation? Why would you have a father do that? You know, the Egyptologists, they so deep. Conscious people, they so smart. Why would you have a father do that? I don't want no God like that. I don't want no God that's going to do. Why would he deliver me into evil? You see it right here, right? You're evil. You're wicked. So he delivers you. Right? He delivers you into the hands of the wicked, into the enemy, because that's what you want. But now it's a different thing now. Okay? Because at first you want to do something because you feel as if it's just your flesh and how you want, what you believe. But then under oppression, whoo, yeah, you ain't really gonna like it like that. Okay? See, you want to smoke crack because Esau smokes crack, right? Okay? He run Fortune 500. Jeff Bezos, you can look at his face. He sniffed coke morning, noon, and night. Am I right? Look at his face. Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon. Okay, so you thinking, man, how can he do it? We should be able to do it too. That first hit, you good. But you can't live like Jeff Bezos because Jeff Bezos is going to rule over you. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. That's why our area looks like this. And theirs is the suburbs. Because the Most High is going to deliver you to them. But you want to be with them. You want to do that. Okay? You want that stuff. You want that. So I'll deliver you to those people that master it. And now they'll oppress you with it. Go ahead, quick.
It's like, sir, because, for example, Kemet is a bunch of effeminate men, and they believe that their God is a woman, whereas according to the Bible, our Lord is a man of warfare. Straight up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Go ahead. But Kemet sounds better, don't it? So you want to join Kemet? I'm just following your example, right? You want to join Kemet because it sounds better. They got queens in Kemet. Ooh, they got queens in Kemet. They don't have queens in Israel. They got queens in Kemet. Queen Nefertiti, the most beautiful woman on the planet ever to exist. Michael Jackson, he did that video with Eddie Murphy and Magic Johnson. Remember the time and the pharaohs and the, oh man. So he want Kemet. You know what comes with Kemet? Prostitution, hoes, crackheads, poverty, destruction, sodomites, all that. And then what comes with that? Everything that follows after a curse or a breaking of the law. Death. Go ahead. Idolatry. You want that because it look cool, don't it? It look cool. Shaka almost thought he was cool. Bald head with one braid. That look cool. Everybody's gonna go, what is that? The Moors wear them red hats. Oh, that look cool. They walk up in the courthouses with the red hats on. Everybody, oh, they can wear the red. Yeah, we can wear the red hats because we sovereign law nation. Bop, 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 bop. He was like, oh wow, that's gotta be cool. Malcolm X stood out there with the people. He was marching in front of them and everything. Niggas just talk like that. Everybody said, oh, that's cool. I want to be a Muslim now. Because them niggas can spin in dress shoes. Right? But what comes with that? What happened to Malcolm X? Muslims killed him. You see what I'm saying? Death comes with all this idolatry. Comes with all these religions. You get delivered into the hands of them. You can't be Muslim by yourself, right? You got to be subject to the corner stores. Okay? Am I right or wrong? Walk in the corner stores. Salam alaikum, what's going on? This is my right here. Yeah. The Surah and the Quran says, brother, this is my brother. What you talking about? He cool, man. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. You Israelites is too hard. Leave him alone. Give me 2 for $99. Yeah. Your addiction comes with that. All right? Go ahead.
And into the hand of Ben-Hadad, the son of Hazael,
His son. What that mean? What does that mean? Raise your hand.
Generation.
Thank you, brother. Good one. Give him a hand. Oh, no. You're not just going to stop at George Bush 1. You're going to be under Clinton and George Bush 2. Right or wrong, it's going to be generations of this. You're thinking that, okay, maybe as soon as he leave, all right, we good. Wasn't we doing that on the plantation? We can't wait till Massa die. Once Massa die, we can get off this plantation. Yeah. We sat around waiting for Massa to die, didn't we? Massa dead, yeah. We used to have parties. Massa dead. Massa's son came right to that plantation. I'm here to take over the plantation for my father. Watch the movies. Watch the old movies. Am I right or wrong? I'm here to take. And he worse than his father. Now he raping everybody. Men, women, and children. Raping you, beating you. You got to work on Saturdays till 7 at night. Sunday is your only day off, and he preaching to you. Generations. That's why we can't get out of it. This is generations. Think that white man going, Queen Elizabeth is dead. It's over, right? Nah, here come Charlie. Charles in charge. And I was watching it on the news, and they said, well, as soon as Charles died, this one take over. This one takes over. And he has 3 sons. Then Henry over here. And I said, damn. It just won't stop, will it? Only the Lord can take us out of the oppression because he's the one that what? Delivered us to him. Okay? Stop thinking you're going to get out of oppression by the oppressor. Go ahead.
all their days. And Joash,
all their days. Go ahead. It's like,
and Joash besought the Lord, and the Lord hearkened unto him.
he did. Joash was praying and praying and praying. Okay? The Lord hearkened unto him. Go ahead.
For he saw the oppression of Israel.
That's a good, that's the Most High. That's how the Most High is. You think the Most High don't see what's going on? You don't see the police murdering us? You don't see the family courts, the child supports, the child protective service? You think the Most High don't see all this disgust? He see it. And he's a father. See, he saw this, he's just like, all right, let me let him out of this. Right? Okay? You have a son. Your son be tearing something up, getting tore up. Okay? He falling down the stairs. You told him not to do it. You told don't play by them stairs. After that third step, you're like, all right, let me go catch him. You done banged up a little bit. He ain't going down all 20 stairs. I'll catch him. Right? You feel what I'm saying? That's a father right there. That's the Most High. So you saw Israel and he said, man, they getting no question over there. The Syrians is whooping on them bad. He sees that. He sees the oppressor, Esau, and he knows, man, Esau is a monster and disgusting. He can't, the Most High can't wait. The angels can't wait. The I.S.U.P.K can't wait because they see this oppression. They see the oppression. They see the prison systems. They see the people at the border. He just sent I think a busload of brothers again to Kamala Harris's house, the vice president mansion. They dropped the bus off on her lawn. And everybody, you don't know what to do with them. That's oppression, man. The white man just throw you on a bus as a joke. The governor of Texas, he just grabs 20, give me 20 spics and niggas. Give me those Mexican niggas. Put them on the bus. That's what he's doing. To make a joke. Most High don't see that. Why their babies is still in cages under aluminum foil blankets. You don't see the white man pushing us to abort our babies? Oh, okay. All right. He sees it. Go ahead.
Because the king of Syria oppressed them. And the Lord gave Israel a savior.
Did what?
A savior.
Did what?
A savior.
Yeah. Now, Yahawashi Mashiach is the one. He's the Christ. But don't think you can't be a savior. Commanding General Yahanna is a savior. People go, this nigga is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? There's brothers that are saviors for our people. Most High is going to do it. How is he going to do it? How did we hear? How did we hear about the truth? Go ahead.
Brother.
Thank you. Go ahead.
But it seems throughout the whole scriptures too. Throughout it all.
Yes.
You stir that spirit up in somebody. Somebody that got a different spirit than the rest of everybody.
That's right. That's how the Most High works. Okay. You want a God like the Little Mermaid. Okay? You want the fish god to pop out the water and save you. Okay? You thinking like the Greeks, right or wrong, and the Egyptians and the Babylonians. You thinking like them. You thinking a God gonna come like this and money gonna fall from the sky. What you said? I'm checking the mail, right? They literally say that. You stay up late night and you turn the BET and the preacher be on there. Excuse me. The preacher be on there and he said, how did the Lord bless you? I was sitting in my living room and the mailman came. I looked in my mailbox. It was a check for $25,000. Ah! Niggas get blank checks? Damn, Dawah. Where they live at? That's a Babylonian stupid myth. You know how you're going to say, you get up off your feet. Get up off your behind. Stand up. You do it. You understand what I'm saying? Give a hand to Trooper Yaquata's in Buffalo. He didn't keep saying, well, I need somebody to come out here. I need somebody to come to Buffalo. I need somebody to come to Buffalo. He said, no, brother, you do it. You follow the orders. You get the flyers. You understand what I'm saying? You do it. Give a hand to the brother. Cutting off them dreads. You do it. Be a savior. Ain't nothing all mystical and spooky about it. You do it. Go ahead. Quick.
Slack, sir. Only the men in the one West superheroes.
That's right. That's right. Give them a hand. Absolutely. Okay. Go ahead, brother.
So that they went out from under the hand of the Syrians, and the children of Israel dwelt in their tents as before time.
You see that. Okay. The Lord made it away. Got them out of the hands of the they was living in tents. Why does it say as before time?
Oh, the Exodus.
It's something else. Yep, the Exodus, he pulled them out. Give me a little bit more.
Tabernacle.
Give him a hand. That's it. Tabernacle. We did that before. Brought us out of Egypt. We in the wilderness. Okay. We got tabernacles. And we recognize it to this day. The Most High took us out. And then we was living in booths, tents. Okay. All right. Around the tabernacle, which was the large tent. It was the traveling temple for the priests. Okay, while we were traveling, all right, where the Lord wanted us to be, so that we can establish our own nation. As we travel, we set up the tents. 3 tribes. Okay, around the tabernacle where the priests dwell. And we still did everything He kept the high holy days, all that. Intense. So don't let nobody tell you, we gotta wait till we go to Israel in order to keep these high holy days and these laws. He wicked as hell. That don't make no damn sense. They did it in the projects. Intense. You understand what I'm saying? They did it traveling. Now, here comes something heavy. Here comes something heavy. Because you're going to have to. You're going to have to struggle. You're going to separate from Esau. There's going to be some struggle. You know that, right? Because Esau broke us down to where we have the childlike mentality, the lifestyle of children. But we got to depend on Esau for everything. I'm not even talking about going to the supermarket, because we do that. I'm talking about like, damn, like we eat what Esau wants us to eat. You understand what I'm saying? We watch what Esau wants us to watch. You think Little Mermaid is pushed by black people? You think niggas were sitting up there going, how about this? How about we get the Little Mermaid? Nobody did that. You know who did that? White people. Let's give them some representation. Calm them down a little bit. Swing them around. They already love that Zodiac stuff. Okay. Let's get little Haley. She's a pretty little black girl that can sing. She's a Pisces. Oh, that's perfect. Zodiac sign. She's a fish already. Whispered that black people got a hold of it. Yeah, this is our history. Watch. How much you want to bet the next couple of days? I'm telling you right now, niggas is going to say, we was the first Little Mermaids. Watch. Am I right or wrong? Yeah, we was it. The Egyptians and Atlantis was together, and we were swimming from the pyramids. Underneath the pyramid had a water chute that went into the ocean, and we had lands under there. That was us first. Ain't it crazy funny how the Little Mermaids release right during fishing season open? Okay. Right there in school opening. All right. Okay. We doing what they want to do. Okay. All right. So instead of struggling, which the Lord is going to work it out, because when you struggle, that's how you build your nation together. Because you're not dealing with this other nation anymore. In Egypt, we dealing with Egypt laws and got to think about what to do with them. Even if we want to follow the Most High, we still got to be around them and keep their custom. So when you get pulled out of Egypt or Syria or Babylon or America, now you have to start building your own ideas, your own structure, your own policies and regulations. Go ahead. Verse 6.
Nevertheless, they departed not from the sins of the house of Jeroboam.
See that? Pulled them out of Syria. Got them out of that. Nevertheless, they departed not. Don't sit here and read it like you did back when we watched Roots and all them slave movies. Watch them say, that wouldn't be me, man. I'd have punch mastered right in his face. No, you wouldn't. If I was there, yo, I'd have killed everybody. They would have been lynching me. I'd have cut the rope before they lynched me and hung all 12 of the Ku Klux Klan. All 86 of them and took their guns. You ain't doing nothing because you don't do it now. Right or wrong? You gonna stop a lynching in 1803? And you can't stop yourself from getting locked up every weekend. Damn, am I right or wrong? Ain't that lynching? Ain't you away from your family? Ain't you part of the system now? What you say, 23-1? Man, that's a lynching. You can't beat that. Shoot, I wouldn't eat what he told me to eat. You eat pork today. Right or wrong? You eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. You eat all that today. You mean to tell me you wasn't going to do it back then in Syria? Under the Syrians? Syrians had turmeric and curry powder, all types of seasonings that they put all over that pork. The Lord just delivered you from there. But you just got to have one more of them Syrian sandwiches. Them Syrian sandwiches. Bang. The McRib. Ooh, wait. I heard the McRib coming back. Can't stop eating pork. He was doing this. He's doing this all through the pandemic. That one. All through the pandemic. Everybody walking around like this. Going like that. God damn, the mask, the pandemic. Everybody died from COVID-19. You got the mask on, and you literally, I seen us not lying about one. Didn't we see it? Somebody cut a hole in the damn mask so that they can smoke the cigarette.
Oh, good night.
You're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to be just like this. You're going to pull you out of captivity, out of the struggle, with crying to the judge. That's an example right there. Don't they cry to the judge and bring mama in court? But please, my mama's sick. My mama's sick, Your Honor. She's sick. I just need time to spend with her. My family, I'm trying to get my family together. I was just doing it because I'm trying to keep my family. You see my mama? Mama! Judge goes, all right, I'm going to give you a second chance. I better not see you in here again. That judge say that, and what does that judge know? What does that judge know? John, young man John, what does that judge know? He'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be back. His mama ain't sick. His mama ain't sick at all. Why the hell is she in the courtroom? You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Let's stop. We talk about it every single Sunday in church. And they so foul and disgusting. He gonna break every chain. Break every chain. Generational curses broken by the blood of Jesus. That's your third boyfriend in the month of May. You just brought 3 men inside of that house. And she in there, break every the generational curse is broken. No, your panties is broken. Everybody breaking and cracking them things open. They say it in church every Sunday. And they have to keep saying it because they're not stopping anything. They keep doing it. You depart not from the evil. The whole point of him delivering you is for you to stop doing wicked. You can stop being wicked in captivity. But he like, I'll take you out. I'm going to ease it for you. I'll take you up out of this. So you ain't got no excuse. You understand what I'm saying? That's a thing. That's a saying in the UPK. No cowards, no excuses. So you have no excuse. The Lord is giving it to you. Don't just live like that. That's the whole point. Go ahead now.
Who made Israel sin, but walked therein, and there remained the grove also in Samaria.
You see that? Young man there, what's the grove?
Like the sky.
The grove in Samaria. You're right. You're right It's a dent in the earth. But what is it? What is a grove? Trooper, your question.
Slack, sir. Would it be like also like a narrow passageway, or like like when you go?
But what is it? But what is it? Yes, a grove in the woods. What is it? It's Divine Nine, right? The Greek fraternities. You know what the Greek fraternities do in the grove? What happens in the grove? The AKAs, oh my goodness. They make them sisters strip naked and tie them to trees. And they just feel something wet, wipe on their vagina. And that's how they join in the grove. I'm not lying. I'm making this up. Them Q dogs that you see in the purple and the gold. Oh, who. They take them to the grove and tell everybody, pull down your pants. In the grove. You understand what I'm saying? You said it. In the woods. Why? That's where they have their ceremonies. Israel was supposed to walk therein, and there remain the grove also in Samaria. Israel is there, and they building them groves in them woods. Having a church services. Having a meetings. They parties. Right? With the high school, right? I knew cats from the east side. Then they go up to Thornton Park, up in the woods and the cuts with all the Edomites. all the white folks from what, CBA and Nottingham and all that. And they go up in there and have them parties in the woods. In the grove. That's what we was doing. The Lord then pulled us out of captivity, and we'll still find a way back to where we was captive, to go to the grove. I'm going to say this and I'm going to drop it. Yo, this just blew my mind, man. My boys go to Delaware. Across the street is one of the filthiest corner stores ever. I mean, they had literal sewage in the basement rising in the basement. And just threw trash in the basement. Like it was trash day, they would go down to the basement and just dump the trash can in the basement. And the water pipe bust and it broke. And it was just, the news went there. I said, can we see the basement? Because you know, they were, I got a clean store, it was perfect. And she said, well, let's go in the basement. He on the spot. He live on Channel 9. They took the camera down there, trash. They shut the store down because it was filthy, disgusting. But they shut the store down really because they were selling beer and cigarettes to minors. And it's across the street from the school. They shut the school. They shut the store down. Shut the store down, right? So I'm happy. I'm like, yeah, shut it down. Yeah, Habib. Allah ain't do nothing for you. Muhammad. Yeah. Maybe we can talk to Officer Don Wonga or somebody. We can get this business. Maybe a brother can come up in there and we can get it. Black, Hispanic, Latino, right? Black and brown, we can get this corner store and make it ours. It'll be across the street from the school. How would that make kids feel? How is it going to make black and brown children feel? After school, they go, this Poppy is really Poppy. That wouldn't that be great? Uncle John is really Uncle John. This is black owned. So I've come out to school after dropping off my son. I see this brother coming down the street. He knocking and banging on the door. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? They ain't opening this door. One of the cat goes, they shut it down. They closed the store. He go, they closed the store? Yo, they finally closed the store. So I'm thinking the brother is on it. So I'm walking down the stairs and go talk to him. He goes, they finally closed. No! Where I'm going to get my cigarettes at now? It's 8 in the morning. I need my Lucy right now, man. You mean to tell me I got to walk 3 more blocks to get a Lucy? That's Israel. That's Israel. You don't care nothing about the Most High. You don't care about law, statutes, and commandments. You don't care about the next generation. You don't care about your children. You don't care about yourself. You don't care about your loved ones. You don't care about your nation growing. You care about the next high that you can get from a goddamn Lucy. Go ahead, Doc.
Neither did he leave the people of Joash, but 50 horsemen and 10 chariots and 10,000 footmen. For the king of Syria had destroyed them and made them like the dust by threshing.
You hear that? You see what happens? You want to stop police brutality? You want to stop all this racism and this systematic oppression? You want to stop it? Well, Omar Johnson ain't got the answer. Tariq Nasheed ain't got the answer. The conscious community, the blackity black, they don't have the answer. You want to stop all of it? You want to stop it? Black Wall Street, that ain't going to stop it. Because the Lord will send them to where they will crush you like dust and aggression. You know what that is? You ever take a broom and beat it up against the carpet? You see the dust just going in the wind. That's us. The other nations can just beat us and we'll just be gone in the wind. A couple more years, we ain't gonna remember nobody. If it wasn't for the I.S.U.P.K, we wouldn't know nobody who died unjustly. I'm telling you that. If black men wasn't on the corner screaming out loud, crying loud, they wouldn't care. Just dust in the wind. You know how you stop it? By turning back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. By following and keeping his ordinances. By being who you are and separating yourselves from all those that make you evil and wicked because they're evil and wicked. You won't have to fight it. The Lord will give it to us. He'll give us our own kingdom. You won't have to fight it. Fighting addiction ain't easy. Fighting depression and oppression, right? It ain't easy, but you will have to fight. Something obtained without a fight is nothing at all. Fight for it. Or be like how we were forever. You understand what I'm saying? Be like how we were under the Babylonians, under the Egyptians, under the Syrians, under the Romans, under the Greeks. Because this time, ain't gonna be another kingdom of oppression for you to be addicted this time. Right? This time it's a wrap. It's done. The Yahushua is returning. And you see what's going on in the earth. You see everything is lined up in the earth. They don't even talk about the Russians and the Ukrainians no more. They still over there fighting. Y'all do know that, right? They still blowing things up. They talk more about R. Kelly than they do Putin. I'm like, damn. Okay, all right. You know they drinking mud in Mississippi. They got our people drinking mud in Mississippi. There's no water in Mississippi. Anybody know that? Well, we gotta watch the Queen of England. Since 1951. Let's get out of this place. Okay. With that, imagine it's almost 2, right? It's okay. It's a lot. Love that show. So we'll do the one prayer, all right?
Oh yeah, I'm turn face to east. Lord's prayer in Hebrew. Abanao,
Abanao,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Das,
with us.
I.S.U.P.K
I.S.U.P.K
Yahweh
Yahweh
Malak
Sabbath
Zayka
Zayka
I.S.U.P.K
I.S.U.P.K
Baratiza
I.S.U.P.K
Shemaya
Shemaya
Thundernow
Thundernow
Ka
Ka
Wam
Yawam
Salatnow
Salatnow
Wafnow
Salatnow
Wafnow
Wafnow Walaha
Tabayayna on the same one
Saiwan
Bar Shayna
Shayna
Ayan
Ayan
Ra Kaya
Kaya
Laka
Laka
Malakwa
Malakwa
Walal
Walal
Watapara La'awalamyam Aman
Aman. Let's lift them up out there. The water. In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Amen.
So
Turn back. Okay, we'll do a salute. Okay, first we'll salute the brothers. Men of Israel. I.S.U.P.K. Shabbat. I.S.U.P.K. Barak. Sorry, we're going to turn and face the sisters. We'll salute the sisters. Men of Israel. I.S.U.P.K. Shabbat. I.S.U.P.K. Barak. Turn and face me again. Azamatah. With that, we'll dismiss, but if anyone would like to be anointed, you may come up. All right, let's clap it up. Okay, we got one question online. I'll answer it real quick. I look white, but my grandfather is a Judite. What am I? Okay, we don't go by looks. You're a Judite. You are what your father is. Now, is it your grandfather on your father's side? Because you come from the seed of your father. Okay, if your grandfather, your great grandfather, is a Judite, a so-called black man in America, right? You are. Okay, then you all set. You are an Israelite. You come from the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay. Looking white, I don't know. We don't know what that means in the I.S.U.P.K. Okay. All right. Let's not get caught up. We don't get caught up in the phenotype and all that. And, melanin. You need eons and neons and protons and protons. All right. We ain't making salads in here. All right. You're an Israelite. Okay. You don't have to worry about that green eyes and all that, all right? You come from the seed of your forefathers, okay? Because Bob Marley is an Edomite. Okay? Bob Marley is an Edomite. He's my complexion. All right? So it doesn't base off of that. It's based off the seed of your forefathers. Okay? All right? With that, shalom.